Hello friends, welcome back to Smriti Notes for Biotechnology. In today's video, we will study about DNA replication and its mechanism and the enzymes which are involved in DNA replication. So what does DNA replication means? DNA replication means when a cell divides into two, each daughter cell receives the exact copy of parental DNA. Therefore, the DNA is replicated to cell division. This process is semi-conservative. DNA always initiates from a specific region in DNA, and that is known as origin of replication. DNA replication involves three basic steps, that is initiation, elongation and termination. So we'll start with the very first one, that is initiation. DNA chromosome consists of many replicating units which is called as replicons. The replication starts at a specific site called the origin on the chromosomes. Replicating apparatus in E. coli consists of an enzymatic complex at point of attachment of DNA to plasma membrane, and this point is called as replicating point. The separation of strand, that is the specific site at which the DNA unwind and initiation of replication occurs, is called as origin of replication. The DNA double helix has to unwind in order to separate the two strands for replication. Since there are 10 base pair per turn of double helix, the molecule would have to go 20,000 rotations in unwinding during replication. The region of double helix where the proteins bind to form a Y-shaped replication fork. SSB protein is needed to prevent a single strand of DNA from forming any secondary structure. Now, the next step is elongation. Once the priming is complete, DNA polymerase III holoenzyme is loaded into the DNA and replication begins. It involves the use of two metal ions and an active site. The DNA polymerase III should be able to distinguish between the correctly paired bases and the incorrectly paired bases. DNA is read in 3' to 5' direction. Nucleotides are synthesized in 5' to 3' direction. Another important difference here is in between leading strand and the lagging strand. When replication occurs in opposite direction, heading towards the replication fork is the leading strand, that is from 3' to 5'. And when DNA synthesis takes place discontinuously, it is called as lagging strand, that is from 5' to 3'. And the small DNA fragments that are discontinuously synthesized are called as Okazaki fragments. Now the third step is the termination. That means termination of DNA replication in E. coli is completed through the use of termination sequence and TUS protein. These sequences allow the two replication forks to pass through in only one direction but not the other. DNA replication initially produces two linked circular DNA duplex, each comprising one parental strand and the one newly synthesized strand. This is the diagram for DNA replication, which shows the leading strand is from 5' to 3', the lagging strand is from 5' to 3', and also the parental and the newly synthesized strand. Now we'll go through some of the enzymes involved in replication. So let's start with DNA polymerase I. It is a single polypeptide chain, a template site which is attached to DNA template. It has a primer site. It synthesizes short segments only and takes part in repair synthesis. The smaller fragments has got 5' to 3' exonuclease activity, and it helps in Nix translation. When the direction is from 3' to 5', then it has exonuclease activity which helps in proofreading. It helps in removing RNA primer, and the larger fragments are also known as Klenau fragments. DNA polymerase II helps in DNA repair. Third enzyme is DNA polymerase III that helps in replication of E. coli in chromosomes. It has two catalytic activities, when 5' to 3', that is polymerase, and when 3' to 5', that is exonuclease. DNA polymerase III is of two types, that is core and holoenzyme. Core binds to short region and the holoenzyme is composed of 10 different types of subunit. Another enzyme involved in DNA replication is helicase that breaks the hydrogen bond and helps in unwinding of DNA. The other enzyme is topoisomerase. It has two types of coiling, that is negative supercoiling and positive supercoiling. When in clockwise direction it is called as negative, when in anti-clockwise direction it is called as positive supercoiling. It breaks single-stranded DNA and the double strand to remove the supercoiling. And the last enzyme involved in DNA replication is ligase. It connects DNA fragments by catalyzing the formation of phosphodiester bond between 3' hydroxide and 5' phosphate group. It is essential for joining Okazaki fragments and helps in repair. This is the short key points of all the enzymes involved in DNA replication. You can go through all these enzymes and write them in short points. And whenever a question is asked about explain DNA replication, you're supposed to mention some of the enzymes with their functions as well. I hope you find all these notes useful, and if you want notes for any other subject, then do check out the playlist. And if something is missing, do comment and let me know. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.